me, it's like, you know, the bare minimum of the dating world, that's the bare minimum of the investing and finance world. I think I have the capability to do so much more by cutting back my spending. Like I said, you know, impulse shopping, I'm trying to strip back on so that I can reinvest that money into other sources. So in 2024, I want to start investing in property and most importantly in businesses, which is why I have angel investing on my vision board. Because I just really want to put my money to good use and get more returns out of it and build assets and long-term wealth rather than just buying things for temporary joy. To me, that is just a lack of self-control and discipline. That way, as a girly who does love to shop, okay, I want a huge collection of shoes and designer bags, okay? Don't get me wrong. But my first priority is when I have invested that exact same amount in a business or in the stock market, then I am allowed to buy myself the designer bag. And lastly, chapter number 6, this is a bit more about my personal career goals and life experience goals for 2024 that I've illustrated on this board. These are personal to me, so I am gonna speed through them, but I just thought this would give you guys a good idea of what I kind of set out to do in this new year as someone who manifested and achieved a lot of things in 2023. So my first goal is like really cracking down on accountability. So one thing I've already learned is every single week when I'm planning out my weekly calendar, so like every Sunday, I'll plan out Monday to the following Sunday, and I'll plan out every single hour according to all of the different tasks and responsibilities I have to carry out in my life. And I reference my New Year's resolution list that I would have written out just before the new year to make sure that I'm still implementing things that align with those goals so I'm consistently achieving them. I really lacked on this in 2023. I journaled kind of every once in a while. I am making it a habit to do it every single evening because I want this daily kind of habit tracker where I can reflect on what I did good and bad that day and do it consistently, because I also think that this is really good at raising your vibration, developing emotional intelligence and self-reflection, and also developing your relationship to yourself. That is a never-ending journey, and that's always going to be my priority. On the first of every month, I'm really going to reflect what progress have I made and how can I do better this month than I did last month. It sounds simple, but I think it's something that so many of us forget to do. My next goal is podcast growth. That is obviously a new venture that I just set up, and I really want to see the Self-Obsessed podcast grow. I want it to hit 1 million downloads. I want to be able to interview really successful people. I just want to be able to grow our community over there. Another huge goal is to get back on my entrepreneurial grind. For those of you who don't know, I set up a jewelry business in 2023 and it did so well, but I decided to shut it down because it didn't fulfill me and I felt like I could have done a bigger and better job at it. So I'm gonna try something different in the new year, and I'm actually gonna try and build a team and have a whole operation going than just shipping orders from my living room, because that was just not a good business model for someone who has so many other things to juggle. And this links into my next goal, which is actually hiring a team. This has given me so much anxiety and overwhelmed me. I already tried it in 2023 and it was really difficult, and so I kind of gave up. 2024, I'm not budging. I want to hire an editor, and I just kind of want to be able to outsource tasks to save my time to then reinvest it into other business things to help my audience more. There are so many tasks that don't need me involved in them, whether it be like a cleaner for my apartment, whether it be a personal assistant, someone to do my admin, so that I can grow and give more value in all of my content. In 2024, I'm setting myself a weekly challenge that every single week I have to do one thing that scares me. It could be speaking to a stranger, it could be showing up to an event, it could be dressing in a way I wouldn't normally, it could even be doing my makeup in a way I wouldn't normally do it, but just trying new things.